Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, hasn't it? I can only apologise, life gets in the way. I've had a really busy month, but here I am, back to it with my biggest shop that I've done on the channel so far. Actually really exciting as well because I have taken part in a trial. So all of the prices of everything that I'm going to give on here today take an additional 10% off. I'll explain a little bit later on in the video how I've ended up with this 10% off this shop. But at this time of year, I'm going to take everything I can get. So without waiting around too much longer, let's get straight into it and see what bits I've got for Christmas. So I'm going to have to actually do this in a few different sittings. I've only got a small house and a lot of shopping. So I'm going to start off with the fresh stuff because there isn't very much of it this time for fresh fruit. And so I've just got a couple of loose bananas. I prefer the loose ones, I feel like they're better quality. So if they're available, I always do that. I've just got some green seedless grapes here and some easy peelers. These are on offer. So any of the special offers that I list today, just bear in mind they're going to be on club card prices. So you need to have your club card with them. These were on offer 79p, down from £1.19. You've got to have some Christmas crackers, haven't you, at Christmas time? So these ones, they are saving 50p from the original price. They're down to £4. My husband is going to be making a Christmas cake, so they've been going for a while. So here we are with some apricot jam to do that. And we've also gone for the lazy options of the ready rolled marzipan and also the ready rolled icing. They do have non-ready rolled versions available, but yeah, we've just gone for the easy option. Chocolate coins each, gotta have some of those, haven't you? These are 89p each, so we've gone for one of the white chocolate each and also one of just the regular milk chocolate. We've gone for some of the panettone, so these are on offer for £4.50 at the moment and it gives a 50p saving. Got a bit mad on the chocolate, as you can see here. So with the celebrations, Quality Street and Roses, all of these are currently saving 25% on the original price. So it's £3 a pack. Now what am I doing with all of these, you might think? So we're going to be at Centre Parks for Christmas. So if you're interested in watching my stories on Instagram, give me a follow. But everywhere we go while we're at Centre Parks, we're just going to take some of these in for the staff, spread a bit of the Christmas cheer. They're all individually wrapped, so, you know, if you've ever worked anywhere like that, you'll know that people can be a bit funny about it. They like things that are individually wrapped, so these are perfect. So, yeah, £3 for those. The 12s are actually a little bit cheaper. So these are £2.50, down from £4, so even more of a saving. So, yeah, just got a couple of packs of these. Also, these will fit really easily in the car for us to take with us. Again, we've only got a little car. It's going to be very full. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'll just slit in wherever. I have brought a bottle of Amarula. These are on offer as well at the moment. So these are £10.50, saving £3. If you've not tried Amarula before, it's kind of like a Bailey's alternative from South Africa. It's really tasty, really nice. Recommend giving it a go. Bottle of creme de menthe. This is more difficult to get hold of than I would have thought. So my mum actually asked me if we had this in the shop that I was shopping in. We did, and it was on special offer, so perfect. £9 instead of £10.50, and she's going to be making some grasshopper cocktails with that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll get to try one, but sounds nice. The mulled wine's on offer in Tesco as well, so these are £2.50 a bottle. I think that's a bargain, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. 2 bottles of that, bottle for me and a bottle for my husband. I'm not very good at sharing, oh well. And then I've brought loads of Christmassy stuff for the dog here, so these are just like little presents. So we've got him all of these different Tesco branded, oh, and there's one pedigree one as well. We have got him the more expensive one for that. Yeah, the Tesco ones are actually part of my club card challenges that I'm doing for the Christmas period, so they help with that, and the Tesco branded ones are always really reasonable. I've also got 2 boxes of these dental sticks and 2 boxes of the Bonios. I'm stocking up on everything while I've got this 10% offer going on, so yeah, get the cupboards filled up. Bonios actually, they're on a good offer at the moment, so they are on offer for £3.50 for the 1.2 kilo box. Now, the Tesco branded ones are £3.45, so it's 5p more to get the actual bonios. So for that 5p more, it's Christmas. My dog's going to be happy. We've treated him to the branded ones. Okay, so I'm going to just get the fresh stuff out of the way now. I've hardly got any of it. The reason being, with the offer that I was talking about with the 10% off, that cuts off at a £200 shop. So because I was getting close to that point, I decided to just call it quits, and I'm going to go and do much more of the fresh shop with my other 10% discount in a couple of days' time. So there's just a bit of fresh stuff here, so let's get straight to it. Now, if you didn't already know, the prices of the meat at Tesco at the moment are amazing. So to start us off, I have got, look at this beef joint here, £5.10, better than half price with your club card. I've got another one here, £5.61, and then I've got a half leg of lamb. This one's just £6.91. And you might think I'm going a bit wild with the meat. I'm going to put it in the freezer, keep myself going with roast dinners for ages. Actually, I'd almost forgotten, there was one frozen item that I had in the shop. So I've got this turkey breast joint. It's a frozen one, usually £8, down to £6.25. It's just really easy to cook. We'll cook this up and we'll make sandwiches in between Christmas and New Year with some of the other bits that you'll see later on in the shop. But we've had these before and I think they're really good. For £6.25, I certainly cannot complain. Back to some of the other chilled bits then. So here I've got some spicy chorizo slices. They're £1. That's going to be going on some homemade pizzas we'll be making later on in the week. These Arla protein yogurts, various flavours here. Arla is one of my club card challenges at the moment, so that works out nicely. Hopefully get me some extra points on there. In addition to that, these are on offer 4 for £3, so winner winner. Tesco Finest, also one of my club card challenges, which I'm doing quite well at the moment actually, so I'm looking forward to seeing how many points I'll end up earning for that. This is quite expensive though, at £5.50, but we've had it before, the chicken parmigiana. It's really tasty, really nice and really easy to do, so worth it as a little treat there. Just gone for 4 pints out of the milk because I'll be going shopping in a few days to get all the fresh bits. And then I've got some wafer thin ham, just going to make some sandwiches up there. And then a few of these protein shakes. So these are all £1.50 at the moment, saving 25% off the regular price with your club card. If you want to see what fresh stuff I buy with my next lot of 10% discount, make sure you press subscribe, and that's going to be up in probably the next 4 or 5 days. So we're always going to need coffee, right? These are £2.15. I seen a comment recently on a Facebook group where a woman had got this as clearance and everyone was kind of saying to them that it's like prison coffee and making really rude comments, but do you know what? I don't mind it. I have the prison coffee. £2.15 works for me. I bought 4 of them. Lasts forever, doesn't it? Coffee. So yeah, may as well stock up while I've got that offer on. Really excited about this Options hot chocolate. So I've got 2 different ones actually. I've got the mint one here, £2.50 instead of £5. This one also £2.50 instead of £5. Cherry. Yeah, it's going to go one way or the other, but I'm really looking forward to trying it, sorry. I've been looking at it in the supermarket at full price for £5. I'm not paying £5 for it, I'm sorry. But yeah, now it's on £2.50. I'm prepared to give it a go. We have got the Tesco orange and mango squash. Now my husband Rob recently had some from Morrison's and he really didn't like it. And he was like, I can't wait until we go back to Tesco again. I'm not that bothered by squash, so I can't really say too much, but he really prefers the Tesco version. So even over the Robinsons one actually, he had a Robinsons one from somewhere too. I've got some energy drinks here. Now I don't normally buy energy drinks, however we are going on a extreme day trip to Lapland. Our closest airport for extreme day trip is over a couple of hours away. So this is to get us through the journey home. Would anyone like a dog? We've got one going here. Let me shut that door. £4. I know that you have to pay out a little bit more for it. It's not on any kind of special offer. But I hardly ever buy this, and I know that's how the advert goes, but it really does last for ages. I've got some greaseproof paper and kitchen foil. Just buying stuff with the discount, really. I'm not desperate for either of these, but I thought, you know what, kitchen foil, sorry, I may as well buy the longer one, because they had a 10 metre one, I believe, but this worked out slightly better value for money with the 10% off as well. Perfect. Always going to need to use the kitchen foil. These vitamins are on 3 for 2, vitamin C and zinc. Everyone seems to be getting ill at the moment, so I am having my daily one of these capsules in my drink. So yeah, I swear by those now, so definitely worth investing in. But I've got a couple of packets of paracetamol just in case. 2 of these deodorants here, and then you might think I'm a bit bizarre, but I've got a random selection of toothpaste here. So they're all Colgate branded. This one is 99p. That seems really reasonable to me. There's no particular reason why I've gone for these ones. This one here is £2 and this one is £2.50. So yeah, they just go into the box underneath the bed, basically, so that we've got some toiletries in. I may as well stick with it. Also going mad for the mouthwash here. Now all of this is on half price. So these 2 at the front here, they are £2.50, and these have splashed out 10p more for these ones, I think, because it's more of a premium one, but yeah, all half price. I've gone for just 1 bottle of bleach here, keep that one stocked up. Now, I have tried the Easy Bleach that's in Tesco. It's about 20p cheaper for the Easy Bleach, but I just don't think it's as good. I didn't think that I'd say that about something like bleach, because bleach is bleach, but actually you can see where it goes here. It is genuinely thick bleach, not like the Easy Bleach. I've got some of these food bags here, so what I will do on the fresh food shop that I'm going to buy is I'll buy packets of meat, but then I just distribute them into smaller, I put 2, say, chicken breasts in each bag and put them in the freezer. And we save quite a lot of money by doing that, so it's worth bearing in mind. Buy the bigger packets, buy yourself one of these, and then just distribute them out into the smaller ones. Dishmatics. There was no special offer on these in particular, but we needed to buy some. It worked out better value for money to buy the 6, so always going to use those. Now, I don't normally go for the Springforce toilet roll, but this was £3.10 for 6 rolls, but they're all double rolls, so that works out at 12. I normally just go for the Tesco branded one. I hope I'm not going to regret my decision buying this one, but there we go. There's only one way to find out. Might be filled with regrets. And then I've just gone for a cheap shampoo. We both shave our heads. We don't need anything fancy, so one of these will last us for ages. Okay, so we're at the last lot of shopping on the side now. I'm bloody knackered, moving it all from the different rooms, putting it away, all of that. But I'm nearly there. Look, before I do my next shopping next week, if there's anything that you really think that I should try from the fresh section of Tesco, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, let's get back to this and then I'll talk to you about that 10%. Okay, so getting back into it with these rice snaps. If you normally have Rice Krispies and you haven't tried these before, I really recommend that you give this switch a try. 79p for this box. It's so much cheaper than Rice Krispies, and I can hardly tell the difference. There is maybe a slightly different, but not for the difference in price. I've just gone for 12 medium eggs. They didn't have any of the mixed size ones in the box of 6, which will work out better value for money, so I just went with the medium ones today. I've also stocked up on various rice, just some whole grain rice, egg fried rice, Mexican inspired, and pillow rice. Now, this is where you have to be careful when you've got a discount and you're shopping, that you don't just pick up anything, because some of the more premium brands like Tilda and Uncle Ben's, none of them were on offer. So actually, you're better off with it being on offer with Clubcard prices than you are with the 10% off. So that's why I've gone for all of these and stocked up on this rice today. And I've just got a basmati rice there. Always going to need that. These Kit Kats, if you've not tried these caramel Kit Kats, they're amazing. Give it a go. These were on offer as well, saving 70p, so these are down to just £1.50. And then we've got these gold bars here. These were £2 per packet of 14, so yeah, I've gone for a box of those each. And then just some normal polos. Always need some polos. Right, this is one of those things, all the supermarkets seem to compete on this, don't they, as we're coming into the Christmas period. So these, Coke and Coke Zero, Diet Coke, sorry, and Coke Zero, they're normally £11 in Tesco. There are often offers on them, but at the moment they're £7. So yeah, worth stocking up on those. We weren't desperate for them. Try not to drink very much Coke. This will last us for months. The reason I've gone for one of each, I prefer this one, my husband prefers this one. Plus we'll be able to see what cans are on there. Just gone for some of the cheap Tesco reduced sugar beans. Packet of 4 worked out slightly cheaper than buying 4 single ones. Why? I've got no idea. I wish I'd just put the same price on so that if you brought 4 without any packaging, it'd be better for the environment, wouldn't it? But there we go. That's why I've gone for that. I actually ended up opening this bread here, but I was starving. I needed some toast after doing the shopping. So yeah, the Tesco white toasty one. If you normally have the Warburton's one that's in the orange, again, give this one a try. I actually prefer the Tesco version to the Warburton's. Just got some mint sauce here. And also some pickled onions. Gotta have some pickled onions in at Christmas time, haven't you? 2 different types of cranberry sauce, actually. So the Tesco version of cranberry here, 55p. It's really reasonable, actually, isn't it? And then I wasn't sure whether it's a small one or the ordinary one that I normally like, but the Ocean Spray one is on offer at the moment for £1, down from £1.75. So I thought, you know what? I'll just get both. We'll figure it out. Gone for some of these pizza toppers. The price has gone up on these, actually, £1.85 each. I thought that was a bit steep, but we do like them for making the homemade pizzas. And I've just gone for 2 packets of the pizza bases here. They're dated towards the end of February, so they've got a decent date on them. They'll be gone long before that. I might even buy some more in the next shop, actually. I get so confused with different oils to cook. So do you know what? Good job to this company because it says healthier on it. I've ended up just picking this up. Also, it was on special offer. So instead of being £3.10, it was £2.75. So yeah, thought we'd give that a go. Just an ordinary Worcester sauce. I normally just use this in cooking. So I'm perfectly happy with the Tesco version instead of Lee & Perrins. And then the Perrinaise was on offer, so I thought, yeah, okay, we'll treat ourselves to some of that. 50p off, so yeah, £2.25. Got 3 boxes of this stuffing mix. So yeah, that's just to make probably like some sandwiches and stuff like that over the Christmas period. We'll cook up some of those meats. Got to have some white bread, got to have some cranberry sauce, some stuffing mix, and some, yeah, mayonnaise. It's all going on in our sandwiches here. Just stocked up on the stock cubes. So these are £1 a box. So 1 beef, 1 vegetable, 1 chicken. Just your basics, really. Then I've gone wild for the noodles. So I've just gone for 2 packets of the cheapo chicken ones and the curry ones. And then I've also gone for some of the Lost the Pot ones. These are only 50p each on an everyday value kind of price. They're also lower in fat than most other noodles, so the Lost the Pot ones. So something to bear in mind if you are trying to be a bit healthier. And then I've just got a light mayonnaise and a reduced fat tomato sauce, just the Tesco branded ones. Right, we got there. So that is it for the shopping haul. But I will now talk to you just about some of the additional offers and savings that I have received in this shopping here. So always make sure you check in your Clubcard app before you go in. There are a few vouchers on today. So I got 75 points twice for buying particular items, but I can't see what they are on the receipt now. I just added everything on before I went in. I also had a double points voucher, so that's loads of doubled up points there. And I had a voucher for £2.75 off when you spend £11 on meat products. Now think about how cheap all that meat was. Oh my god, I'm onto a winner with all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm really pleased about that. And then the 10% discount. So how did I do that? So I basically had to look on the Clubcard Plus on the Clubcard app. Now I'd done this years ago for a period of a good few months actually. And then I ended up cancelling it. So showing on there this time as a free trial for me to give it another try. You do have to put your bank details in on there, but you can just cancel it. So the first month for me was completely free. It might not be for you, but load the app up and have a look. Even if you do have to pay for it, it's £7.99 a month. Now, if you do lots of big shops, it's actually really worth doing. We used to save loads by doing it, but nowadays, a lot of the time, I just can't be bothered to go into the shop. So every now and again, it's a good time to do it. Because it's free, I'm absolutely going to do it. Other than that, prices do tend to go up as the new year comes around, don't they? So yeah, good time to start filling your cupboards before those price hikes come in. So we'll just talk to you a little bit about this 10% off. So basically you get 10% off 2 shops of your choice in like the month period. You have to manually scan the voucher. I'm sure the person on the till will help you if you're stuck. And it's only up to £20 worth of discount on each shop. So a good way to kind of keep track of what you're spending to make sure that you're not going wild with it. Maybe think about doing the scan of your shop option so you can see the price going up. When you hit that £200 mark, you know £20 is the most discount you can have on that occasion. Stop your shopping or just get what you need. Don't start stocking up anything else. Now, you also get 10% off all the time on some of the Tesco brands. Now, there's quite a few of them, but just to name a few of them. So any of the Tesco pet stuff, you get an additional 10% off that. Any of the F&F clothing. And if I remember right from before when we had it, so when they have 25% off on the F&F clothing, you could also use that 10% discount as well. So you get some real bargains there. And then Fred and Flo, I think, is another one. They're probably the main ones that people will use. But have a look. Make sure you're reading all of the stuff before you sign up for it and make sure it's going to work for you. But I think in a lot of cases, it will work for people. So, yeah, if you've got any questions about how it works, ask me and I'll try. I'm not an expert, but I'll try and give you what I know. If it's going to help you, then yeah, feel free to drop me a comment. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next one. It's going to be another massive shop. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and I'll catch you then. Bye.